Well, good morning to all of you. Can you believe it's another Tuesday morning? Today is Tuesday, June 4th, in the year of our Lord, 2019. I'm going back 100 years. But that's how great I feel today. I'm so excited today. Guys, if you knew how excited I was, you would come here and try to tie me down and hold me down, because right now I'm so excited about this show, I can literally do flips. Okay, maybe cartwheels, okay? But I'm so excited to be here with you this morning. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with me today. I have a very special guest I'm so excited to introduce to you, but I want to tell you a little bit about what we do here. I want to welcome you to our show, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. I want to say a shout out to all of you that are calling in from Canada. I know my friend Ariel is listening in. My friend Sandra over in Uganda, she is listening in. All my peeps, all my family, all my classmates in the Bahamas, I know you're listening in. Thank you for being here and supporting the show. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Time. 9 a.m. Central Time, you can come and be a part of the show. What we do here at Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise is we introduce a company that I've been involved with now for the last 3 years and love unconditionally, love tremendously, because it is doing exactly what I feel the Lord has designed me to do, and that is to go out there and make a difference in this world. It allows me to be able to help people have more. More what, you may ask? That's a great question. More health, more finances, more time, more and better relationships. And that is what Short Fremont allows me to do. And so we're here every week promoting this wonderful company. Now, Short Fremont may not be for you, but I promise you, if you tune into this company, you will get ideas. You will get training. You will get information that will help you in probably any area of your life, whether it be with relationship with your spouse or with your children or with your co-workers or businesses or whatever, or even in the ministry. You will learn principles that will help and design you and help you to be better at what it is that you do. You will learn how to be able to get your life in order so that you can be the best that you can be in whatever that is. So I love Short Fremont. Let me tell you quickly a little bit about it before I introduce our guest. Short Fremont is a company that's been around for a little over 3 years. It was started by a gentleman by the name of John Austin. One of the reasons I decided to be a part of what he does, he is a minister. He's a second-degree black belt. He's a co-founder in many other companies, built great teams, over 3 million several times. As a nutritionist, a research person, I mean, he's unbelievable. But the biggest thing about him, he's a man of God and a man of integrity who does what he says he's going to do, and he says what he's going to do, and he does. He gets it done. And I just love the thing that he put together with Short Fremont is the ability for individuals all around the world, yes, we're international, to have access to the absolute best products to help us give our body what it needs to do what it was designed to do. See, a lot of people don't like to use the word heal, and we can't heal anyone. We can't promise you we can heal you. We can't promise you we can give you all the financial rewards that you hear we were going to be sharing with you sometimes on the show, but we can promise you this. If you utilize the principles and utilize the information that we have here, give the body what it needs, the body will do what it was designed to do. So he introduced to us, Mr. Austin did, products that actually hydrates our body. How many of you know that 80 to 90% of us are walking around dehydrated? Yes, you are. Even if you're drinking 8 to 9 bottles of water a day, there's a possibility that you can still be dehydrated. Why? Because the water's not getting into your body, into the cells like they should. We have a product called hydration drops that everyone in the world needs to be on, because that is what makes everything you put into your mouth works even better. Food, medication, supplements, whatever you're putting in will actually get to do what they're supposed to do, as opposed to drinking a bottle of water, 2% getting in your system and the rest you're just urinating out. That's how powerful that product is. He gave us product to detoxify our body, because how many of you know we are bombarded every day with toxins, poisons, microbes that are going into our systems, that are poisoning our systems, causing our body to age faster, to break down, and live a less comfortable life, live a life of pain and hurt and just, wanting to look for some kind of help, but you don't know where to find it. Well, here we have products that actually do that. The detoxification allows your body now to do what it can do even better. Then he gave us products to build up our immune system, to help our body be stronger so that we can live longer lives and be able to spend time and do the quality things that we really want to do, like spend more time with our family. How many of you right now, probably some on your job and sneaking in this call, and I appreciate you doing that, I really do, but not a lot of people want to be on a job. I read something the other day where he said 85% of the people hate their job, and it went on to say they even hate their boss. So the reality is that Shop Fremont allows a person to take this platform, take this vehicle, build it, and have the time freedom to do whatever it is you want. So what John Austin has done is he put together a program where we have awesome products, an awesome rewards plan, and the ability for you to do some great things. I'm not going to go into too many details about what Shop Fremont does, but I want to tell you this. Go to www.shopfremont.com/CYRVANT. That's CYRVANT. You'll get to my website. You'll get to see more about the products, more about the company, more about what I do, and why I am so excited about introducing this to you. And guess what? The most important thing about it is this. It's all free. You don't have to be forced to do anything. You don't have to pay to get involved. There's a free membership to our discount club, which is what we call it. There's free auto ship. You don't have to be on an auto ship at all. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. What we do is we believe the products stand for themselves. If you see something that you want, you buy it. If you don't want it, you don't buy it. That's it. There's no pressure. There's no way you can get hurt, and that is what I love about Shop Fremont. So, again, thank you for tuning in. I want to give a shout-out to all of those that are listening again. I also want to give a shout-out to our host, GMAP1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our technical advisor, our technical person, founder and owner of GMAP1, Pastor Kevin Strotter. Hey, who's here doing what he does best, making us sound good, making us look good. And this man has devoted his life to sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ around the world through this means of this radio station. So I want to encourage you to support him. Go into gmap1.com and listen to what this station is offering to you and to the world, because it will literally change your life. So, again, I'm so excited. I want to get all that stuff out of the way because I have such a special guest I wanted to introduce to you today. Those of you that are calling in or just tuning in, this is GMAP1. This is our show, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central. You can come in at gmap1.com. Text that to your friends, your family, email, let them know to jump on board because we have a powerful show for you today. And you can come in every week and be a part of this. You can call in and be a part of our show. We probably won't have too much dialogue today, but in weeks to come, we're here every Tuesday. You can tune in at 302-202-1110. That's 302-202-1110. And the code to come in is 538-661. That's 538-661. Come and join us. I'm here every Tuesday, and I want you to be a part of this. Come and support this show because it will be life-changing for you. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So again, I'm so excited about our show. I'm going to take maybe a minute or two break. And then I want to introduce you to someone that is so, so special to me. And I'm excited about what she's going to bring to the table. I promise you that you will be blessed. You will be encouraged. And then you're going to see, what does this have to do with Shop Fremont? Well, you'll find out right after this. So take a break. Let's take a break for a couple seconds and be right back on the other side of this. I want to introduce to you my very, very special guest. Welcome back, and this is our show, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. My name is CJ, and I'm here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Time. I want to thank you all for tuning in and coming back. We have such a special show for you today. As I told you before the break, that I'm so excited, so excited. And the reason I'm so excited because I am in that mode in my life where I'm building a legacy for my children and my grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren. And this was an opportunity for me to do that and really share what Shaw Fremont is about through the life of my beautiful, wonderful, talented, awesome, beautiful, did I say beautiful? Granddaughter, Jade Marie Walton. Give her a hand, please. Welcome, Jade. Make her feel comfortable. I know she's a little nervous, but once we get her started, I'm sure she's going to be fine. Jade, how you doing, sweetie?
I'm fine. You?
I'm so happy that you are on my show. So you know what? Let's just jump right into it. She's visiting me, and I'll let her tell you a little bit about herself. And I just want you to share with our audience out there a little bit about who Jade Walton is.
Okay, well, again, I'm Jade Walton, and I'm actually from Texas. I'm 12 years old, and I'm going into 7th grade, and I'm going to T.A. Howard Middle School. Some hobbies that I really like is that I play soccer, and I also run track.
Wow, that's awesome. You are a busy, busy young lady. And I know because my daughter, your mother, Chantel, is always keeping me abreast of what's going on in your life. So I understand that you go to school and you're getting ready to go to 7th grade, but I understand also that you don't just go to school. You are one of the top students in your school. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay. An A student all the way around, an honor student. Not only is she a great student, but she's also very gifted athletically. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you do in the athletic world.
Well, I play soccer for Dallas Texans. I'm a 06, and I played up with 05, so I play with older girls. And we were very competitive. We didn't win all the time, but that was okay because as long as I was developing, it didn't really matter. And also with track, last year I did the 4x1. 4x4, and I also did long jump, and I also got my highest record in long jump was a 15.6, I believe.
What?
So
15.6 at 12 years old? Good. Well, let me tell you something, just so you understand and put that in perspective, ladies and gentlemen. I've coached track and field for the high schools, and I've taught PE in high schools, and there are young men who are in 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade who are not even able to jump 14 feet, okay? So tell me that's not a gift, and that's a blessing to have those type of physical skills. So Jade, I know that having those kind of talents academically and physically in athletics and so forth, that could put a lot of pressure on you. So, tell me some of these successes, how are you able to sustain yourself and keep yourself motivated and doing all of these things and really being great at them? What it is that keeps you at the top of your game?
Well, some of my biggest contributors to success is to, first and foremost, is to thank God for everything that He's done, blessing me with a whole bunch of gifts and talents that can take me far into life. And also, family is a big help to it with moral support always, positive energy everywhere, just it feels good. And also hard work, it can take you above the sky.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome. So with the success that you've experienced, you're telling me that, first of all, and I love that you put God first in your life. I really do. I mean, that tells me a lot about your character. It tells me a little bit about your desires and your success, and you're grounded in the truth, and I really appreciate that. But you also mentioned family and that support and those kinds of things, and it's difficult, especially out there in a competitive world, especially middle school, where you are going into middle school, where you have everyone that's wanting to be the best. Everyone is trying to beat you out, but yet you still excel. You still have that success. And how does that feel sometimes? I mean, does it make you feel good to know that you're doing all these things and accomplishing all these goals? Is that help build your spirit, or is it? How do you feel when you see yourself excelling in all these areas?
Well, I actually feel amazing because I like to be the best and
Okay.
I like to be better than best. I try to strive to be um, the best that I can be. And also, I feel like um, I feel good about uh, being with all the success, because the more success I have is it helps my spirit grow, because it tells me that God is with me um, through each obstacle I go through, because I always get through it.
Yeah. Speaking of obstacle, I know that you've had a lot of difficult situations in your life over the last several years, but yet you've always been able to keep your eyes focused. You're able to keep your head above water. You would never let it crush you, and I really appreciate that about you. And you also have two younger sisters. Do you feel that you are doing these things as an example to them, to show them that if you can accomplish these things, they can accomplish them as well, and maybe even other young ladies out there? Young people?
Yes, most definitely. I like to be their example. I want them to look up to me and think, yes, I'm going to be better than her. I'm going to have goals that are higher than hers. Mine are pretty high, but I want theirs to be like, I'm going to do something that can actually change the world.
Wow. You know what's so funny about that, Jade, is that a lot of times people say, CJ, I want to be like you when I grow up. I say, no, 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 no. Don't be like me. Be better than me. And that sounds like the same philosophy that you have for your sisters, and I'm sure for other young people out there.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to be here with my granddaughter. Her name is Jade Walton. She's visiting me from Texas, and I just captured that moment where I can bring her here into studio and share some of her life stories with you. So I'm so happy to have her here, and I hope that you're being blessed. But let me ask you a question, Jade. This drive, this focus, this tenacity that you have, where did this come from?
Well, honestly, I think God blessed me with natural talent,
Okay.
but on top of that, hard work um, can outdo natural talent any day. As long as you put in the work, you can be better than you say, boom. You know, so I have a little bit of natural talent, and hard work really pays off with natural talent, because it can take you wherever you want to go. And also, my parents, they like to support me, and they take me to every soccer practice, every track practice. They help me study with my homework, with anything I need help with. They're right there, so I appreciate them, and shout out to them.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone that you have as a, I want to say an idol. I hate to use that word, but are anyone, whether it be family members or other athletes that you look up to, that you could say could, that influence your life and your desire to be better? Can you think of any particular person that comes to mind?
Well, yes. Well, my dad, he was a track star, and he encouraged me to push me. He took me out to the field a lot to run. And then also my mom, she'll take me if I need to go shooting. She'll take me once or twice. And then you.
Oh, wow.
You did long triple jump,
Yes, I did.
and you were the champion at it. So I think I get my jumps from my dad and you.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So, but I would remember about a year and a half ago, we were very blessed to take you down to the Bahamas with us to the IAFF relays, which was held down there for the last couple of years. And you got a chance to take pictures even with some of the celebrities and the athletes down there. I even can't remember the name, but I'm sure you do. So tell us, what was that experience like to see some people that are internationally known in track and field, and even I think you met one of the soccer players too, if I remember correctly. So tell us how that experience was and who they were.
Okay, well, it was something I will not forget.
Okay.
It was really exciting to meet each person, because they all have a different personality and different way they do things.
Right.
And, they're all different. So I was thinking in my head, like, oh, since this person did something different than the other, they're still at the same,
Level.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're still at the same level. So I
top.
was thinking, like, wow, that's pretty cool how you could do something different and still be that high.
Right.
And so,
Was it Sandra Richardson that you
oh
met?
yeah, I met Sandra Richards Ross,
Yes.
the 400 champion and 4x4, and we got to see her at a track meet one day, and I talked to her for a minute, and she was really motivated by her parents, and I was thinking that's the same way because I'm motivated by positive energy,
Right.
and also if I put my mind to it, then I'm like, I could do this.
Right, right. And her speaking to you and just being around her and taking a picture of her, did that give you a feeling like, you know what? She's just a human and a person just like me.
Yes.
So if she could do it,
I can do it.
there you go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? You know what's so exciting about this? And some of you are wondering, well, what does this have to do with Shaw Fremont? What does this have to do with business? It has everything to do with it because here's a young lady who is expressing some things that have gotten her successes that she may not have gotten had she not implemented some of these principles that we're talking about today. So, Jen, I really appreciate you being on the show today. But tell me something. What are some of the dreams you would like to see come into reality someday for you, first of all? And let's talk about that first, and then I'm going to ask you about your family. What are some of the dreams that you have that you'd like to accomplish in your life?
Well, I would like to go to TCU,
Okay.
Texas Christian University.
Okay, that's in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yep.
I know because I used to live there. I loved that school.
I like it because it's close to home, so I don't have to travel far and go back and forth to a lot of places because it's a lot of work. So it's a good school. It's a private school. So and I want to get there by scholarship, either through soccer or track. So that's what I'm working for. Those are my goals, and I want to get there so I can able to achieve my other goals that I want to do.
And what is that? What are your academic goals?
I want to be an OBGYN, help deliver children into this world so they can do something I have done or something I've never experienced, help them do something good to this world.
Wow, so can I start calling you, because I believe in that's going to come into reality. Can I start calling you Dr. Jade Walton? And over the intercom, Dr. Jade Walton, you're needed in the delivery room. Girl, I am so excited for you. Those are some lofty goals, but you know what? I believe you have to shoot high. They say if you shoot for the stars or for the moon, if you miss it, you'll end up on the stars. So you are shooting for some lofty goals. And I really believe that God has blessed you with the physical ability, with the mental capacity, with the ability to accomplish that goal. And trust me, Grandpa and Granny and all your parents and uncles and aunts and everybody's going to be behind you to pushing you to make sure you accomplish those goals. So thank you for that. What about your family, though? What are some of the things you'd like to see your family look like in the future?
Well, I like them to be retired in a good place where they can be supported with for the rest of their lives. My sisters, I would like them to academically grow, spiritually grow, physically grow through whatever they want to do. I want them to be the best. I want them to say, Jade, look, at 12 years old, I jumped 16 feet.
Wow.
Like, oh, at 12, I jumped 15 to help them go farther than me. And my parents, I just want them to relax and see their children, what they created, and see their children go far through their through their bloodline, what their children have become.
There you go. There you go. I know. Girl, you are so wonderful. I'm so happy that you are here, and you are an inspiration to me. I want you to know that. Even as your grandfather, as someone who the Lord has allowed to be under my covering as the patriarch of my family, I really am encouraged by all the things that you're doing. Every time I talk to your mother, she'll call me and say, well, Jade was in a soccer match today. They had 6 goals, and Jade scored 3. I said, wow. Jade was in a soccer match today. She played with the '05s because you were born in '06. The '05s are older than you, bigger than you, stronger than you, supposedly faster than you. But because of your gifts and talents, you play with them. But yet you were able to hold your own and find success. I'll get a call. Well, Jade ran the 100 meters today and came in first place. She got 3 gold medals and 1 bronze. And actually, I saw one of the races where you got a silver, but it was a relay, and you just killed it on your third leg or the second leg, and the person anchored wasn't able to hold it. I was disappointed, but you did your best. Your team came in second, and you did a great job. So there are so many things that I get to see that you do, and I know that you didn't just have those successes by chance. I know that there was a lot of background stuff going on to make that happen. So I know you kind of hinted at a lot of them a little bit. I want you to expound a little bit more on what that looks like for you as far as being able to accomplish those things on the front end where everybody can see. But what's going on behind the scene where nobody is there, and what are you doing?
Well, basically, I do a lot of work on my own.
Yeah.
Yesterday, me and my sister did our soccer together. That's going on. My dad has one person doing their tape, another juggling, the other going back and forth doing the same thing, going outside shooting, going on the track by ourselves, going ahead and run without the team, getting better without other people. My friends, my friend Layla, we get together, do a little soccer thing with her brother. You know, it's just things like that. Get tutoring if I need help on anything for like math or science or whatever. Extra homework, you know, a little paper won't hurt. So,
wow, you know. Let me hear what I hear you saying. You're saying even behind the scene when nobody's watching, you're putting in that extra work. You're taking action. First of all, you don't have to have the coach always or your parents always making you do something. You're taking the initiative to do these things. You're being consistent with it. You're putting in that extra time and effort, and the result of it is that you get good grades. The result of it is that you are great in soccer. The result of it is that you are a great runner. The result of it is that you are experiencing success in what it is that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. That those of you right now, and again, I am here, this show is to promote Short-Free Mart. That's what we do at Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. But I want you to understand, if you're building a Short-Free Mart business, that is what it takes to build a strong business. Dedication, hard work, doing it when even somebody isn't there supporting you, doing that little extra assignment, getting help when you want to, whatever you need to be successful, being committed, being focused, and just doing whatever it takes to be successful. Maybe it's not Short-Free Mart that you're interested in. Maybe you want to have a better personal life with your family. You're struggling in your relationships. Same principles apply. Put extra time, extra effort into those things that are not so good in your life, that you kind of wake up in the morning and just have that drudgery look on your face like, man, I got to deal with this person again today. I got to be in this situation today. Put a little bit of effort, a little bit of time. Take action and watch and see what happens. Jade, I want to take a quick break, and I'm going to come back and ask you to share with our listening audience, our viewing audience, some of the things that you gotten involved with just recently and have just excelled in unbelievably. And I want you to share with the world a little bit of your gift. But I'm going to take a couple-minute break here. And on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special treat for you that's going to be given to you by my granddaughter, Jade Marie Walton. Again, this is GMAP1, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. We're here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Time. We want to encourage you to be a part of the show. Come and listening to this radio station, GMAP1. They're here 24/7 where you can listening into some great gospel music, some great teaching, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So we're going to come back on the other side of this commercial break, and we're going to have a special treat just for you. We are back, and thank you so much for tuning in to Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise on GMAP1. We're so thankful for all of you that are listening in from all over the world. I know a lot of you I text this morning or emailed and say, get on this show, be on the show today because I had a special treat for you. And we do. I'm hoping I didn't disappoint you because we have a very special guest in the house today. My beautiful, wonderful, talented, great, awesome granddaughter, Jade Marie Walton, in the house with us today. And I promise you that she has a special treat for you. But before we get to the treat, you know, she's expressed with you all these things that she's been doing in the academic world, in the sports world, and she's introduced to us some of these principles that are so powerful that can be transformed into any area of your life. And so, you know, I want you to understand that Jade is a really balanced individual. She's not just about academics. She's not just about sports. She's about having a complete, fulfilled life. And so there's some other things that you do, Jade, that you haven't told our audience about. I know you do some things with some video, songwriting. You have a little special, hobby, I guess you call it, with some things. Tell us about some of the things that you like to do away from the sports and away from the academics.
Well, I like to, I appreciate doing, I just like to do videos, and I play an instrument. I play the saxophone. I draw, and I spend time with a lot of my family. So yeah.
Yep. But now talk a little bit about the videos now. So I saw a couple of your work, and you know, I don't want you to just, you know, dampen it down a little bit there. Tell us a little bit of some of the videos that you've done and some of the songs that you've written.
Well, with the videos, what I've done was it was a project for social studies. We had to make a song about China, and I made a song and we recorded it, and it's called Orange Chicken, and it just talks about natural resources about China, the manufactured resources, the how many people there are, some facts about it, and then I just edited it out, and it looks pretty nice.
So in other words, you took a project that you had from school, and you actually made it fun.
Yes.
And you brought some of your friends involved, and you guys did a video, and you kind of debuted the song that you wrote for this project.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
So check this out. I was in Bermuda a couple of weeks ago visiting my brother John. Hey, John, how you doing? I know you're listening in, man. Had a great time. Can't wait to come back. But I was walking around in this event they had on the island, and I came across this booth, and they were selling slime. And the first person I thought about, Jade, was you because I know that's one of your hobbies, something that kind of lets you relax and just wind down sometimes. So tell us a little bit about your slime, but then maybe turn it into a business too now. But tell me a little bit about how that came about and how you got involved with doing that.
Well, everybody has been playing with slime, and I was like, ooh, maybe I'll give it a chance. And so I started looking up some slime ideas online, and I started off with just dishing, with just laundry detergent and glue. And I liked that substance a lot, but then I saw different types of slimes. Like, there was glitter slimes, fluffy slime, stretchy slime, cloud slime. So I was like, I want to try all of them. And so then I eventually got to try all of them. Once you've got to that high point, it's kind of like you can't hold on to it forever. So, slime was like my fidget spinner.
Okay.
Something I could relax with, because it's very calming.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, let me tell you what my takeaway from that, ladies and gentlemen, is that no matter how intense you are in building your relationships and building your business and building your ministry and whatever it is that you're doing in life, there's always something that you need to have in your life to kind of balance it out, to where you can relax and take it easy. For me, it's going in the gym and running or walking. Well, not running as much as I used to, but walking. I like to travel. I love to watch sports. Those kind of things. So balance your life out. Build the biggest business that you can, whether it be with Shaw Fremont or anything else. But take time to relax and do something different, something on the side that will allow you to have a more balanced life. Would you agree with that, Jay?
Yes.
Okay. I promised you a treat. And she kind of hinted to it, that she is not only gifted academically, gifted physically in her athletics, but this young lady also plays an instrument. And I'm kind of jealous. I didn't tell you this, Jay, but I'm a little bit jealous because I always wanted to play an instrument. They have so many people in my family that are into music and can play an instrument, and I'm one of those that wasn't. I don't know. I shouldn't say this. I'd be so negative. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to learn to play the piano one of these days, okay? I'm going to make it happen. And, Jade, you going to help me do that?
Yes.
Okay. But this young lady picked up, I'll let her tell you the story. But just over 8 months ago, at the beginning of the school year, she decided she wanted to play an instrument. And her progression in that has just been phenomenal, and I wanted to share it with you. And then after she finished sharing that story with you, she's going to bless us all with a little bit of rendition of a music piece that she brought with us. So tell us about how that came about starting in the beginning of school year last year.
Well, believe it or not, this is actually the first time I've been playing the saxophone. Like, I haven't even played it a year. And so basically what happened was I noticed at my school they had band as an option. I was like, oh, okay,
it's one
cool.
of the best schools in the music.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to play band. I'm going to do band. And so we went to the band tryout, and you had to get an 8 or up to play that instrument. And my dad was like, I really like how girls play the saxophone, drums, and guitar, because I feel like not a little girl strive to play those instruments. And so I was like, you know what, I'll try the saxophone. And he was like, okay, cool. And so when I got up there, I told the man, I was like, I'm going to be the best African-American in Mansfield.
Amen.
And so he gave me the instrument, and, I had to at least make a sound out of that thing. I did not make any sound. I was struggling really hard. I made, like, this tiny noise, but he was like, I'm going to give you an 8 so you can pursue your dreams. And I was like, okay, thank you. And so I ended up being in the class, and and I ended up being first chair for the rest of the year. So
When you say first chair, what does that mean? What exactly does that mean?
So first chair basically means, like, not to brag, but, like, it just means, like, you're the best.
Baby, you can brag. There's nothing wrong with letting people know about your accomplishments, okay?
That first chair basically means that you're the best in the class.
Okay.
And so then second chair, it means that you're one of the best.
Okay.
And so there's, like, 5 of us.
Okay.
And it's called first row.
Okay.
And so it's like Drumline. Have you seen Drumline?
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like where he beeps the horn. It's like if you get one beep, it's like you're the best.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. And so basically, I got one beep, and I ended up being first chair. And so there's a second row. Second row is basically two beeps,
Right.
and it's basically like, oh, you're okay. And then there was third row,
Right.
and basically it's like, okay, you're struggling, but you're slowly developing.
Okay.
So my teachers, I give a great shout out to my teachers because I came so far from making no noise out of that thing to being first chair and playing actually musical notes.
Right.
So I was really happy about that.
So you're able to learn how to read music and everything when in this process.
Yes.
So you went from in 8 months back in September, August, September, from making just a little sound or no sound to being first chair, which is the best in the class.
Yeah, I battled it out between this girl. We would always switch places in the beginning of the year. I
Right.
became second chair for a while, and then she was first chair, and she's really good. And then suddenly, I just became first chair, and
So what would you say contributed to the fact that you were going from making a beep to being second chair and then eventually being in first chair? What would you contribute that to?
the competition.
The competition?
I love competition. From the beginning, I wanted to be the best in the class because I actually got my instrument really late before anybody else, so they were all putting it together and everything, and I was still without an instrument. But I remember going from that all the way to being first chair, and I told myself, like, I'm gonna be the best.
Wait. So in other words, you're telling me when you started this class, you didn't even have an instrument. They had the instrument. So in other words, if we were talking track and field, they took off running, and you were still in the starting blocks.
Yes.
But yet, you ran them down, took the lead, and now you're in first chair.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you, girl. So, you know what? It's just unbelievable to see your accomplishments in this area, and I'm glad to see that even if I can't play the instrument, I have one of my grandchildren, hopefully more, that will be just really loving music and being involved with this and just making it a part of their life. And so I would like for you, if it's okay with you, to share with our audience what you're going to bless us with as we hear you play your saxophone.
Yes. I'll be playing Beauty and the Beast, and I have an alto saxophone, so.
Wow. My goodness. I am totally blown away. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the CEO and founder of Shaw Fremont, my brother, Mr. John Austin, on this show. I've had Dr. Stan Harris, our lead trainer for the company, known as Dr. Breakthrough, on this show. I've had such leaders as Liddy Flom out of Atlanta, Coach Pate, Coach Kim out of Baltimore. I've had Ty Grael, who's an awesome leader in Shaw Fremont. I've had Dr. Tassel Daly out of Florida. I've even had Dr. Aweeton. the founder and giver of the 200diseases.com. By the way, go to 200diseases.com. If you have any sickness, any ailments, any diseases, anything you want to know about Shop Fremont products, about things that can help you physically, go to our gift, Labor of Love that Dr. Wheaton gave us, 200diseases.com. He's been on this show. I've had a great Mylan Waste and one of the leaders and great mentors of mine who have been building his business in Shop Fremont. I've had all my leaders. I mean, I can go leader after leader, Elaine Atkins, Doug Dick Matrician, Tom Green out of the home office in the Philippines. I mean, there is so many people that have been on my show. We had David from Montana last week. We've had a lot of leaders of Shop Fremont on the show. But you know what? No disrespect to any of you. Today is the best show that I've ever had because I'm here to spend time with my granddaughter, I'm sorry. And this is such a privilege. Like I said earlier, you know, life is about building memories. It's about building legacy. And I know there's some of you right now out there that are thinking, my goodness, wouldn't it be a beautiful thing to be able to have this type of a moment, this type of an opportunity with my daughter or my granddaughter, or my grandson or my son or some relative, and I get the opportunity to do it, and I thank God for it because I know it's only because of him that this is possible. So, Jay, thank you for that rendition of Beauty and the Beast. I know you had planned initially to play some grandiose piece from Mozart or something like that. But thank you for sharing that with us. Before I ask you a final question, Jay, I just want to share with our audience. Some of you may be thinking that she's not a member of Shop Fremont. You just brought her on the show to brag about your granddaughter and talk about how great she is. And here's what I have to say to you. You are absolutely right. However, there are some principles being declared this morning, today, that I don't want you to miss. Not just business principles, but life principles. Principles that can literally change your life. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way that he or she should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. We're doing our best. Me, my wife, and Jade and her parents are training her children, the rest of their children, the rest of our grandchildren, the best way that we possibly can. And we know that we're planting seeds in them that are going to allow them to grow. So why am I saying this? As you build your Shop Fremont business, every person that becomes a part of your team, you have to look at as your child. Train them up in the right way. Teach them what they need to know. Teach them the truth. And allow them to prosper, allow them to advance, allow them to progress. Teach them about personal development. That's what Jade is. She is personal development. Her parents doesn't have to be over her head, beaten up to go there and practice or to go and study and to do those extra worksheets, because she's been given the basis of what to do, and she's got the talent and ability to do it. So you can utilize these principles in our Shop Fremont business or in our lives in general. You know, even at this age, Jade understands hard work. She understands seeing and hearing about something, but not just seeing and hearing about it, but actually taking action, making that commitment, staying focused. She understands the principles of life and business by doing something in your life that you enjoy and love, and it makes you happy. I can tell when she plays, how often she practices. She enjoys doing it. That's what you need to do with your Shop Fremont business. If that's what turns you on, that's what excites you, do it. If it's something else, then do that. But do something that makes you happy. And if you're doing something that you're not happy with, don't just sit there. Do something. Maybe it's something small. And you can build upon it while you're doing what you're doing. For example, if you're on a job that you don't like, why put yourself through that for the next 20, 30, 40 years? Find something else that you can do that makes you happy, and then transform it to be your job or to be the thing that brings you your income and brings you the finances and the prosperity that you're looking for, fulfilling all your dreams. So if you're building a Shop Fremont business, utilize these principles that you hear from a young soul, from a young person that has achieved success, but didn't just come and was placed in a lap. It was done through hard work and commitment. And not only that, she utilized the resources that she had to make herself the best that she can be. You have so many resources here at Shaw Fremont to help you build your business. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have a corporate call where you can call in and be a part of that call. You can send people there and let them hear about Shaw Fremont. That number to call every day at 12 noon Eastern Time is 515-604-3104. 515-604-3104. There's no pin. You just can call and listen to that. Every Saturday, that same number, Dr. Breakthrough, Dr. Stan Harris, is introducing to you the 21-day challenge, breakthrough challenge that can literally break through where you can see some breakthroughs in your life in whatever area you may need. And if it is your business, you can break through that barrier and achieve some great success. Every Monday night and every Thursday night, Coach Pate and Coach Kim are doing the Coach's Corner, where they're sharing with us some principles and some ideas and training on how to build our business. Every night, Monday through Friday, Lady Flom out of Atlanta is doing a show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central, at 515. No, that number is for Liddy is 781 448-0092, 781-448-0092. So if you're building a Shaw Fremont business and you're on this call today, if you're interested in it, send people to these calls. You would be amazed at the information they'll get and the ability to be involved and be a part of your team. The Coach's Corner, the address for that is facebook.com/Fremont Coach. Just go to that site on Monday and on Thursday night. Then on Sunday, Coach Kim and Coach Pate and some of the other leaders have another show, another training called From Leaders to Legend. I'm so honored to be a part of that core group that's putting that together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying all these things to you to say this. Wherever you're at in your life, if you're doing something that you're happy with, continue to do it, expound on it, make it even better. If you're doing something that you don't like, that you're not happy about, and Shaw Fremont is something that you want to consider, go to shawfremont.com, call me. My number is 224-730-0925, and we can give you a platform, something that you can use, a track to run on to make a change in your life to make it better for you. I know we're coming up on the top of the hour, so I'm going to get out of the way, Jade, and I want you to share with some information with our audience. So I hope you got what I wanted to accomplish today. Here is a beautiful, talented young lady, only 12 years old, who's seeing great success, and I'm sure she had many, many more years of success coming her way. But encourage your young people in your lives to do the same thing. But I'm sure the things that she talked about today can be utilized by even adults. Even senior citizens can use these principles. So, Jade, I want to ask you before we close out. I want you to speak to the young people out there, and some of the older people can accept this as well. In your opinion, what does it take to experience success in your life?
Well, first and foremost, you gotta love what you do.
Yes.
Like he said, if you don't like what you do, then you probably go somewhere with it, but you probably don't want to be where you want to be with it. So, like, if your mind's not up to it, then just don't do it. But if you really like it, then go for it. Challenge yourself. And also, hard work and dedication always falls into when you love it. So and also you have to have more support and people buy you positive energy everywhere, because I did this experiment of a strawberry. It's a living organism. A strawberry is. And so I put one in one room and the other in the other. And
Let me sure I understand. This is an actual experiment that you did?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
For a week. Okay. And one strawberry I said good things to, and then the other one.
Like what kind of good things did you say?
Like I told him positive words, like I love you, you're so beautiful, you're cute, you know. And then the other one I was saying hateful words, like I hate you, you're disgusting, you're ugly. And the one that I said positive things to, the one that I said ugly things to, it molded faster than the ones that I didn't say things. And I did it the exact same day, ended the exact same time, and yeah.
Wow.
I was really surprised. It was covered in mold while the other one was just still condensating.
Wow. She did this on a video and it's online. I don't know if there's a place people can go and see this or
No.
No, okay, but I know you showed me the video of it and I was astonished. I mean, the one that she spoke negative things to literally was like black and you couldn't even see it had any redness in it. The one that she spoke positive things to, it was molding a little bit, but it was very, you could still see it was a strawberry and it was red, some redness in it and everything else. And that just spoke volumes to me, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to end with this. Speak positive things into your life, first of all, because like they say when you go on an airplane ride, take the mask and put it on your face first and then put it on your child. Speak positive things into your life first. Then speak positive things into your children's lives and your grandchildren's lives. Speak positive things into those that are around you. Speak positive things into your team members of your Shop Fremont business or in your ministry or in your personal business or in your family or in your workplace. Speak positive things. I can really resonate with that because as a leader, I have always said, and I live to this day, I cannot function and thrive in the presence of negativity. The Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and what you speak becomes reality. So if you speak positive things, you will get positive results. You speak negative things, you're going to get negative results. And that was such an awesome example of what you said about that experiment you did. And I know doing that is going to change your life. Jade, I have like 30 seconds. Is there anything else you want to say to our listening audience before we end the show?
Your best is better.
Wow. Wow. I am going to take that and use that. Now, the first time I use that, I'm going to tell them that I got that from my granddaughter, Jade. Your best is better. But after the second or third time, I'm going to say I came up with that, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning to GMAP1. This is Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. I hope you heard something that will help you to be healthier, wealthier, and wiser, because that's what we're all about. We're here to introduce Shop Fremont to the world. I wanted to do that through this beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous granddaughter of mine, Jaden Marie Walton. Thank you for being my guest, sweetie. Give me and I hope you can come back again and visit us and be on our show again. GMAP1.com. Come and support this radio station, this TV station, TV broadcast. You will not be disappointed. Next week, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Central, we will be here to have another show, and I'm sure you'll be motivated, you'll be excited, so we want to encourage you to come back and be a part of this wonderful show next Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. We'll see you later. Have a great day. God bless you. We love you all. Thanks for tuning in.